Welcome to my channel. In last video we have started kinematics and we have seen distance and displacement. Now in this video let us learn about speed and velocity, average speed and average velocity, right? Speed can be defined as the ratio of distance traveled and time taken. The ratio of distance traveled and time taken is called speed. Distance is measured in meter, time is measured in second. Meter per second is the unit for speed. Next, let us learn about velocity. Velocity can be defined as the ratio of displacement and time taken. So displacement upon time is the velocity, distance upon time is the speed. Displacement is also measured in meter, time is in second. Meter per second, same unit. Meter per second is the unit for speed and velocity. Both have same unit. Now already we have seen distance is always greater than or equal to displacement. So we get speed is always greater than or equal to velocity. So distance and displacement are equal if a particle is moving in a straight line. Then speed and velocity are also equal when particle is moving in a straight line. Otherwise speed is greater than or velocity. Right? Next let us define average speed. So average speed can be defined as the ratio of total distance divided by total time. Total distance upon total time is the average speed. During our journey, we might stop at some place for some time, then again we might go, we might increase our speed or decrease our speed. So no matter we have stopped or just keep on moving. So from initial position to final position, how much total distance traveled divided by total time will give us average speed. Similar to average speed, let us define average velocity. So average velocity is defined as the ratio of total displacement upon total time. So total displacement upon total time is the average velocity. Next let us do a problem based on average speed. If a particle travels first half distance with a speed v1, next half distance with a speed v2, then find average speed. Here the total distance is divided into two equal parts. So if it is the total distance is s, then first half distance, this is the half distance, this is the next half. First half distance I will write s by 2, Next half distance s by 2. S is the total distance, s by 2, s by 2. First half distance, it travels with a speed v1. Next half distance, it travels with a speed v2. Now we need to find average speed. So average speed formula, total distance upon total time. Here time is not given, only speeds are given. Then first let us assume for first half time taken to go here to here as t1. Next for second half time taken is t2. Now let us write speed formula for first case. For first case, speed v1 can be written v1 equal to, so speed equal to distance upon time. So distance is s by 2, time is t1. So we can write s by 2 divided by t1. Similarly, v2 can be written in the second case v2 equal to distance upon time. So distance is s by 2 by t1, t2. Now let us find t1 from this equation. t1 will come to left side, v1 will come to right side. Then t1 equal to s by 2 divided by v1. t2 can be written here, t2 equal to s by 2 by v2. Right? Then let us go to average speed. So average speed formula, the total distance upon total time. Total distance traveled s by 2 plus s by 2, that is s. So total distance is s divided by total time t1 plus t2. Time taken t1 plus t2. Now let us substitute t1, t2. S divided by t1 can be written s by 2 by v1. S by 2 by v1 plus t2 can be written s by 2 by v2. Then let us simplify this. S by 2 can be taken common. Then s divided by, if you take s by 2 common, then it becomes 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. So then we can write s and s cancel, 2 will come up. So 2 into, here LCM is v1 v2 will come up, 2 v1 v2 divided by here v2 plus v1. So final answer can be written 2 v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2 is the average speed. So average speed equal to 2 v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2 for a given problem. Let us do another problem based on average speed. If a particle travels first 1/3 distance with a speed v1, next 1/3 distance with a speed v2, and last 1/3 distance with a speed v3, then find average speed. Here total distance is divided into 3 parts, equal parts. If s is the total distance, let us write, so this is 1/3, first 1/3, distance is s by 3, next 1/3, this is s by 3, and the last 1/3 s by 3. So 3 equal parts. First s by 3 distance, it travels with a speed v1, next 1/3 distance with a speed v2, and last 1/3 with a speed v3. So again let us assume time taken for first 1/3 distance as t1, next 1/3 t2, t3. Again let us write speed formula for only first 1/3 distance. For first 1/3 speed is v1, distance s by 3, time t1. So let us write v1 equal to distance s by 3 divided by t1. v2 can be written S by 3 by T2. V3 can be written S by 3 by T3. So if T1 comes to left side, V1 comes to right side, so T1 can be written S by 3. This V1 will come down here by V1. Here T2 equal to S by 3 by V2. T3 can be written S by 3 by V3. So now we will go to average speed formula. So average speed can be written total distance upon total time. So here total distance is S by 3 plus S by 3 plus S by 3 is S, divided by total time T1 plus T2 plus T3. Now let us write T1 from this equation. S divided by T1 can be written S by 3 by V1 plus T2 can be written S by 3 by V2 plus T3 can be written S by 3 by V3. So now you can take S by 3 common here. So average speed equal to S divided by S by 3 is taken common. Then here it will be 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2 plus 1 by V3. So here S and S get cancelled. This 3 will come up, and here LCM will be V1, V2, V3 also will come up. So it becomes 3V1, V2, V3 divided by, here LCM is V1, V2, V3. So here V1 is there, V2, V3 will come here. So V2, V3 plus, here V2 is there, V1, V3 plus, here V3 is there. So we get V1, V2. So final formula 3V1, V2, V3 upon V2, V3 plus V1, V3 plus V1, V2. This is the formula for average speed for a given problem.